Lego Star Wars went on sale for $5 on Steam, so I figured I would grab a copy. Truthfully, I bought it mostly so I could try out the custom character creation mod. I actually played this game on release day and played through it on my Switch. As crazy as it sounds, this game came out 3 years ago, so I thought I would revisit it. Now that it's on my PC, I could record the gameplay, and I figured I would make a video about it. My plan is review each episode, then compile them together and rank them from worst to best. Let's start with episode 1. The Phantom Menace is my least favorite Star Wars movie, so generally speaking, it's going to be more difficult for me to enjoy it. With that being said, there's kind of barely any content here. Way too much of this episode is a walking simulator, more than any of the other ones I've played so far. The level design pales in comparison with the original series. There's not much thought behind anything presented. I know it's a kid's game, but you can go as far back as the first Lego Batman game to point towards TT Games making levels that are more interesting. The sea monster level drags on for way too long, and it's overly repetitive. The visual of it is neat, but that wears off pretty quickly when you're just tapping away at RT and RB. The challenges aren't particularly all that good. It's a shame because it follows the archetype being an on-rails shooter. The first level of episode 3 in the complete saga is a way better example of that. The pod racing level is fine. If you enjoyed it in the original games, then it's a very familiar experience for you. Feels a little too close to your face sometimes, but I don't have any real complaints past that. It's a cool way to break up the action in the game. The highlight of the episode is unsurprisingly the fight against Darth Maul. It's the first time you come across what feels like a fully fleshed out level. The puzzles are a little overly simplistic, but it's fun to take down waves of enemies. The combat is one of the strong suits of the Skywalker saga, and it's highlighted well in this level. It shows the new boss battle mechanics, which are always fun, with one exception which I'll get to in a future episode. The space level with Anakin definitely highlights the much better vehicle missions than the complete saga, because those were generally terrible. It's a cool spectacle more than anything else, but at the same time, it's fun enough to add value to my overall thoughts on episode 1. That becomes especially true when some of the other space missions aren't really fun, like, at all. The only other level I haven't talked about was the Jar Jar Binks part. This one isn't too bad. You have to protect some of the weapons inside the bubble. There's no real challenge here since the thing you are protecting I don't think can even die. The best part of this level is the cannon shot part. It just looks cool, and I'm sure there are some interesting challenges that you can do during this part. It highlights the overall theme of the game in general. Instead of having well-designed missions, it's more about the exploration and challenges. So what are my overall thoughts? It's kind of weak. It feels more like a tutorial from start to finish rather than a fully realized episode. It would have been nice to have a more traditional level other than the Darth Maul part, which even then, there isn't too much going on there. I think they viewed the trilogy as an overall cinematic experience, as a single entity versus really focusing in on each one like in the complete saga. I'd give this one maybe like a 6 out of 10.